Welcome back. It's been a long time, hasn't it? I'm happy to be back with you guys with one of my all-time favorite recipes. This is something I used to cook way back when I first started getting into cooking, and that's the Badfish fish taco. I have today, from my dear friends, you guessed it, New England fishmongers, some yellow edge grouper by way of Louisiana from Anna Marie Shrimp Company. Yellow edge grouper is caught deep dropping 400 feet or more. Supposedly one of the better tasting groupers. It'll be my first time having it, so I'm very excited. And what we're going to do with this is a blackened fish taco. You can use pretty much any fish you'd like. You can use a white flaky fish and fry it. Something a little more medium textured like mahi-mahi is excellent for this. But let's get started. Let's crack these puppies open, see what we're working with here. Really nice looking grouper right there. It looks like it's already been cleaned for the most part. Took the skin off. It's a nice looking fillet here. I'm just gonna pat these dry with paper towels. That'll help it get a nice blackened crust on it. And one thing I'm gonna do, now if you want to grill this fish, I would recommend leaving it whole, but I'm gonna cut this down just so I can get a little more surface area for the blackened rub into kind of taco-sized pieces. That's really nice looking. So, let's see how we want to do this. We'll just go, this one can probably get into nice long strips there. We'll trim kind of funky piece off the bottom there, but it's a nice long taco-sized piece of fish right there. This one, it's a little off shape there, but we'll make her work. Yeah, that'll work. Take that little section off there. All right. Find a home for that. So I want to get some seasoning on this first and let it kind of sit in and start kind of building some flavor into the fish. I'm going to use this Traeger Blackened Saskatchewan rub. It's a really cool rub. You can use any blackened seasoning you like. You can make one your own. Google a blackened seasoning. It's a lot of like chili powder, garlic, the usual suspects. So let's get this, oh, you know what? Let's hit this with a little oil just to get this rub to stick really nicely. So I just have some vegetable oil here. Not going crazy, just want this rub to stick nicely, so hit that up. And like I mentioned, I cut down the pieces a little bit so we can get really nice coverage all around that. Make a proper mess of this cutting board. All right, so we're just gonna season all these and then we'll move on to the next step. While that fish is hanging out, I'll walk you through the mise en place here. Nice idea to have everything prepped and ready to go. That way when you're cooking the fish, all you gotta worry about is making a nice hot, fresh taco and not trying to scramble and do a bunch of things. So I got some pico de gallo here, which was just cherry tomatoes, a few different colors, which gives it kind of a nice little look. Red onion, cilantro, a little jalapeno, a little Fresno chili, salt, lime juice. Super simple. We'll slice up some avocado. Got some red cabbage here that just gives a nice little crunch, texture. And the fun part, this is where you can really make it your own, but this is the Badfish Baja sauce. And you can play around with different stuff here and add your own little flavors. But I use non-fat Greek yogurt. There's obviously plenty of brands out there, so just choose your favorite. So non-fat Greek yogurt, I'll take half a lime, and we will use our fancy gadget. And I just make it right in this little thing because it saves you from dirtying a bowl. If you do it right, which I may not. Well, sriracha is nice. And some, you know, I almost change this up every time I do it. I do it a little bit differently. You don't want to make this too spicy. It actually can sneak up on you. I got some Sweet Reaper hot sauce based out of Massachusetts. This is an awesome hot sauce. Good flavor, not too spicy. Nice sweet heat. Add a little garlic salt. And a little regular sea salt. That just mix up. Try not to spill. This ends up with a pretty cool looking color too. Oh boy. So again, I encourage you to pick your favorite hot sauces, play around, add some cayenne, add some chili powder, you know, whatever makes it your own. Whoops. Let's add a little more Sweet Reaper. I think we can handle a little more heat. All right, time for a new bottle. All right, so there we have our Baja sauce. And now let's get our pan ready. Whoops. I've had this cast iron skillet warming up. We're gonna go about medium-high heat. Almost high, but not quite there, pretty darn close. I really like using cast iron for blackening anything. It gets super hot. Got the griddle warming up too. Found these really cool looking tortillas from Vermont Tortilla Company. Not worth going through the effort to make a fish taco if you're gonna use a crummy tortilla. So look for some tortillas in like the cold section, in the not frozen, but in the refrigerated section. There's a lot of great local brands out there. Muy importante. This looks like it's pretty darn close. So let's get going here. Oh yeah. I'm gonna turn the fan on because it will get smoky, so I might have to yell at you a little bit. I might do these in batches just so there's some real estate in the pan to move them around and flip them every so often. Not going to take too long, probably about 5 minutes total for this size fish. Just looking to kind of get a nice blackened crust on each side. So I'll move it around in about a minute and a half or so, maybe 2 minutes, try to flip them around. And then I will just, once they're all cooked, I'll put them on like a rack just to hang out, and we'll get the tortillas ready. We're ripping now. These first ones are just about done. Oh yeah, smells great. Can you hear me all right? All right, these look done. Nice crust on them. We'll let them rest. You know, fish is a protein. Pretty much any protein you're going to want to let rest for a minute, just like you would a steak. There we go. It's okay if it falls apart a little bit. It's all going in a taco shell. All right, let's turn that off. Put it over here. Like I mentioned, we're just going to warm these up. Not really trying to toast them or anything. You just kind of want them till they're soft and pliable and a little warm through. Might be 10-15 seconds aside. Tortillas are ready, so let's plate this. First things first, our Badfish Baja sauce. It's nice going with the Greek yogurt, a little bit healthier than the sour cream. Or so they say. Let's see. Nice piece of fish there. Look at that, perfect size. Called it, didn't I? That one can get a little bonus. Let's go with this guy. Alright. Fish. Little cabbage. For crunch. A spoon. Our nice multicolored pico de gallo. There we go, it's all coming together now. And little fresh avocado. There we have it. Our Badfish Blackened grouper fish tacos. Thank you, as always, to New England Fishmongers for hooking me up with the most delicious fish. Hope you get to try this one at home. Real easy. If you got any questions, shoot us a message. Thanks for watching. I'm going to dive in here. Let you know how it is. We did it again. See you next time.